What's up, people? Today I am doing a walk around of the Toyota Matrix. It's been sitting here in my fiance's parents' yard for about 2 months, maybe. It hasn't been very long since it's been down, and I got the Grand Marquis. But yeah, it's actually sitting here right in front of me. I'm gonna show you guys that right now. That is my pride and joy right here. It might not be the nicest car in the world, and the paint is absolutely horrible. I need to redo it. I did it out of impatience. Let's go ahead and get a good walk around of this thing. And if you look, the paint I did myself, and it's really bad actually. Get it a better angle. And then there's overspray here from because my dumb self didn't mask it off. Yeah, I bought this when I was 20, and it didn't run for about 8 months. And then when I finally got it running, I already had it looking like this, so I kind of have to deal with that. But anyway, there's no actual body damage. The paint just isn't the best. This is exactly how I left it when it broke down. I took the front bumper off, of course, to get to everything under the hood, make it a lot easier. And honestly, it's a real nice car in my opinion. My favorite part of this car is how the glass makes the glass. I mean, yeah, that's there. I'm gonna make that kind of match the rest of it. But it just goes all the way back to the back right there, and it wraps all the way around the back end. I like that a lot. Something I really don't like is the fact when I bought this, it has Scion wheels on it. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's just so high off the ground, it kind of looks like a monster truck. I feel like if I just put some lowering springs on it, it'll make it look that much better. But I feel like I want to put some wider wheels on this thing because I'm wanting to convert it into all-wheel drive, because there is an all-wheel drive version of this, and I feel like that'll be really fun to do. Let me give you the story of how it even got here in the first place. So I was actually on the way to bring my two little brothers back home to my dad's house, and then I started hearing a really weird whining noise, and then smoke started coming up from under my hood and out of my exhaust. Everyone who's saying this, obviously you think, well, that's like a big issue. Well, it was actually oil leaking onto my exhaust and burning off, and then as I was driving, the wind was catching it and throwing it out of the back. But I lost all compression and everything else. Well, I thought I lost all compression. And then I popped the hood. I saw smoke barreling out of right here. And then my VVT, which is right here, it's a brand new one, by the way. I have a brand new one that I bought right here, bolted in everything right there. And here's the old one. It snapped in half completely. That's the end piece, and then this was inside of that. And then the other piece I had to get out with a bolt. This was stuck off in there. I had to get a bolt in there to get it out. These are starter bolts. Anyway, long story short, I got Aaron out here. I thought it was seized, but I wanted it to be 100% like me know it's seized before I replaced the engine. And then we took the coil pack out and then took the sparks out so it wouldn't compress because I couldn't get it to turn by hand before that. I got under there, right down there on the pulley. I put this socket on there and I turned it. It was a little stiff because 2 and 3 are kind of dry, but I'll show you right now. The oil needs to be changed. Sorry, it's kind of blurry. It needs to be changed, but it's not low. Actually, we ripped the starter out. If you don't see a starter out down there, that's why. But ripped the starter out to test it. We wanted to benchmark it and see if we hit it with some jumper cables, if it really was doing what it was supposed to. It winds and it spins, but it's not kicking out and hitting the flywheel like it's supposed to. Anybody with common sense knows anything about cars knows how a starter works. This spun, but it did not kick out like it was supposed to engage the flywheel. As you can see, it's kind of gunky in there. It's kind of nasty because I don't have a cover that goes onto the bottom side of my transmission. I actually need to go to a scrapyard and find one of those. But that's what's wrong with it. I just need to buy a new starter, which I'm doing in a couple days. I'll actually have to post a video on that. Anyway, that's what's wrong with it. But now I feel like it's a good time to do the interior. I have seat covers on it, so it's not like a, I mean, I cleaned it out a lot. I took the mats I had in here out and put them in the Mercury, and then I just, they didn't match. But as you can see, I have painted these pillars, all of them, black, all the way around. And of course, I scraped the paint, the Toyota logo off of this. Seat covers, obviously, and there's the hatch back there. And ignore the words up there. And for any of you wondering, this is a 5-speed manual, and the radio is gone, and the frame is right here. It's messed up. I need to install a radio on this, which actually I'm going to do here in a couple days. But yeah, this is how I left it. I was kind of pissed off. No, I didn't break this. This was already broken when I bought the car. But I was kind of pissed off. So when I kind of pulled stuff off, like open and stuff, I just didn't close it. I just, went on. I know a lot of people like the POV drive and stuff like that, so I'm actually going to buy a GoPro and do that in a couple weeks. So stay tuned for that. I feel like that's gonna be really, really entertaining. But yeah, that was the walk around of my very first car. In about a week or so, I'll be back out here with a new starter, installing that and seeing if I can get it to run. If I can, I'll be bringing this baby home, sit at my driveway, and I won't have to drive 30 minutes just to work on it or anything like that. I have many, many things I want to do to this, so stay tuned for all of that, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below for things you want to see me do to these beauties in the future. Do not list anything for the Mercury. I'm not modifying that at all. But any ideas you have for this thing right here, I already have weight reductions and everything else I want to be doing with it. So anything in that way, let me know, and if I like it, I'll give you full credit for it. Anyways, guys, really hope you enjoyed. Peace out.